Looking for something?
Oh, I was just looking for... Oh, there it is!
Your parents called. They'll be here any minute.
Oh, I'll just be in my room. Good night, George.
Good night, Amelia.
Mom, is George okay? He seems a little sad.
Well, his mom passed away this time of the year. I think he's just really missing her.
I've been wanting to invite him to come to church with us, but I keep chickening out.
Oh, honey, that's so sweet. You know, your father and I invited him to come to church with us several times.
I still want to try though, but it scares me, and I've been praying about it.
I'm so glad you've been praying about it. You know that praying is one of the most important things that we can do. Well, there's something else that can help too. Sometimes, when I really need the Lord's help and it needs a ton of faith, I fast.
Fasting? That's so hard for me.
I know, it's not easy for me either. There's just something about going without food and drink and spirit of fasting. It really brings forth blessings from above. Oh, Amelia, maybe if I tell you a story, it would help explain it. You want to hear a story?
Yes, please.
Okay. Once there was a beautiful young woman named Esther who lived in a village called Shushan. Now Esther's parents died when she was young, so she was raised by a relative named Mordecai.
Whoa! Something is happening, Esther.
Sorry, Uncle?
Hey, look! There's news! Come to the palace, the bells are ringing. Come on, let us join the fray. Trumpets are blaring, the gates are swinging.
There is news today.
I can see somebody who looks eminent.
Surely there's something profound he'll say. What could it be? Who knows what is evident? There is news. I'm gonna hear it. There is news. So lift your spirits. There is news. Come on this way. There is news today.
Living here in shoes, and I never seen such a big array. I'm sure it will just be an execution. Ladies and gents, the king has confided that all for young maidens must report to me. By the end of the day, he will have decided who will be the next queen. That's right. One of you lucky fair young maidens will get chosen to marry him. Once married, you'll have servants, gold, freedom to do pretty much whatever you want. And of course, when the king dies, you rule the kingdom of Shushan.
Go, Esther.
But Uncle, King Ahasuerus would never choose me.
Why not? You're fair and you're still young.
No, I mean the king will never choose a Jew.
A Jew? Well, who wants to know that you are a Jew? Just don't tell him. Until the time comes, now promise me. Now go.
Okay, goodbye, Uncle.
Esther pledges to honor Mordecai's wishes, and so she kept it as a secret. Mordecai knows that she will, as she always has. So Esther and many other fair young maidens were brought into the king's palace, where they prepared for their turn to meet the king. Now, just before each woman was to go before the king, she was allowed to have whatever she wanted to take with her.
It's your turn, Maiden Harriet. Ready?
Are you trying to rush me?
Why, no.
Need I remind you that this very day I could become your queen?
No, Maiden Harriet. I just thought you looked beautiful and perhaps ready to go in and see the king.
Well, I'm pleased to know that, but it's not enough.
What do you mean?
Is it true that I can really have anything I desire before the king?
Yes, that's true. But what more could a king want?
Well, let me tell you. If you want to get the king's affection, you have got to make a big impression. And the only way to get a guy to see you as you pass him by is multiply the volume of your hair and your makeup. What's the biggest difference between the genders? The only thing is likely to remember. So if I've only got one chance to let him to take me to the dance, I'm betting on cosmetology. What more could a gay want? She's right. What more could a gay want? He's gonna look at her and his heart. For a woman to adorn his arm, he'll be smitten by her charm. What more could a king want? If you really want to catch the king's eyes, you have really got to learn to accessorize. Nothing's perfect for a girl like diamonds or strings of pearls. That's right, that's what the king wants. What more could a king want? She's right, what more could a king want? He's gonna look at her. She's right, what more could a king want? He's gonna look at her and his heart. For a woman to adorn his arm, he'll be smitten by her charm. What more could a king want? If you want to be the very reason that he lives, you've got to learn to accentuate your positives. Everybody knows success is based upon the way we dress. All I need is one great dress. She's right, what more could he want? He's gonna look at her and his heart. For a woman to adorn his arm, he'll be smitten by her charm. What more could a king want? Listen, I respect what you're all trying to do.
But let's be honest.
Are all those things really you? Whether it's the king or not, if you're gonna tie the knot, I think the thing is just being yourself. She's right, what more could a king want? He's gonna look at her and his heart. For a woman to adorn his arm, he'll be smitten by her charm.
was Esther's turn to go before the king, she didn't put on a bunch of fancy things. Instead, she just goes as herself and faces the king humbly.
And you are?
I'm Esther.
Oh, you certainly are. Oh, Your Highness, allow me to present Maiden Esther.
You only have one chance to impress the king. And you come like this?
I can never be too happy being someone that I'm not. Take a good look deep inside me, 'cause we've only got one chance to find the kind of love that will last throughout a lifetime. So tell me, can you love me for who I am inside? 'Cause if I have to try to be someone who will never be, you love me, but only till the day that we can't go on pretending anymore. Tell me, can you love me?
King Ahasuerus has chosen for his queen, Esther.
One night, when Mordecai was sitting by the king's gate, he overheard two guards named Bigthana and Teresh conspiring to assassinate King Xerxes.
I tell you what I'm saying.
What are you saying, Teresh?
Sometimes it takes a sacrifice to make the world a little nicer. And that sacrifice is gonna be the king. 'Cause if he's gone, our lovely queen will be back in a single scene. And I could win her heart, and we have love to sing. But all of this could only be if you and I become a team, and together we could rule the kingdom. You and me and you, there's nothing that we cannot do. No peril we can make it through together. I got brains and you got bronze. I'm telling you it won't be long till we rule our love to shine together.
But how can we be sure that she will marry you?
If I'm the only choice, then I guess I'll have to do.
Oh,
If you take care of all the rest, and I dress up and look my best, and you and I will gain our quest together. You and me and you, there's nothing that we cannot do. No peril we can make it through together. I got brains
and I got bronze.
Yes, I'm sure it won't be long till we rule our love to shine together. we act at midnight.
Mordecai tell Queen Esther of the plan, and Esther will tell the king about it, giving credit to Mordecai for overhearing the plan. But just as Esther was about to tell the king, Haman immediately went to the king and immediately told the king about the plan of Teresh and Bigthana.
Guards, come here. Your Highness, these two men have been plotting against you. I thought you would like to know.
Haman, away with those men.
After these events, King Xerxes honored Haman, elevating him and giving him a seat of honor higher than that of all the other nobles. All the royal officials at the king's gate knelt down and paid honor to Haman, for the king had commanded this concerning him. But Mordecai would not kneel down nor pay him honor.
You there, why did you not bow down to the king? Did you know that all his people must bow down before him?
But I am not the king's people.
What?
We're Jews. We are not the king's people. We are God's chosen people.
Ah, well, this ought to be interesting.
Haman tells the king that there are certain people scattered among the king's people that say they have their own laws and don't have to obey the king's laws. He persuades the king to pass a law ordering that on a certain date that was coming up, all the Jewish people in the kingdom would be destroyed. The king approves of the plan and orders the decree to be sealed with the king's ring and send it to every province in the kingdom.
But wait! Esther's a Jew. Does this mean she's going to be killed too?
The decree said that all the Jewish people. When Mordecai hears about the decree, he was very sad that he put on some sackcloth and ashes and tries to go to talk to Esther.
Stop right there.
Please, look, I must speak to the queen. It's urgent.
No one wearing sackcloth may enter the king's gate.
Well, can you at least give this message to her?
Why would the queen hear something from you, a Jew?
Please.
On your way, old man.
Esther's servants hurried to tell her what happened. And so she calls on for Hathach, one of the king's chamberlains, and ordered her to find out what was troubling Mordecai and why. So Hathach went out to Mordecai in the open square of the city in front of the king's gate. She tells him how Haman had convinced the king to send out a decree to destroy all the Jewish people. He asked Hathach to show the decree to Esther and to ask her to go before the king to plead for the lives of the Jewish people.
Please, tell Esther that the time has come. Perhaps the Lord has placed her where she is for such a time as this. Please.
And when Hathach returned to Esther, she tells her all that Mordecai said to her. She gives her the decree and then tells her Mordecai's request that she go before the king.
Please,
Tell me, Your Highness, you're not considering this. Surely you know that those who go before the king, who have not been summoned by him, shall be put to death.
Except the king shall hold out the golden scepter.
You would put your life at risk for these people?
For my people.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
I would walk across the desert. I would swim across the sea. I would fight 1,000 armies if that's what God asks of me. I would climb the highest mountain. If my life I gladly pay, I am willing just to live from day to day. What would I give to live? What would I say to save my people? What would I lose to choose good over the evil? What would I do to prove that with God I'm not afraid? Am I willing to simply fast and pray? What would I give just to know that God will hear me? Just a little thing endear me to Him. I would give so much, but I'll just need to let Him touch my life. What would I give to live? What would I say to save my people? What would I lose to choose good over the evil? What would I do to prove that with God I'm not afraid? Am I willing to simply fast and pray? Would I give my food and water for a day to ask God that His people will fight with? What would I give?
Esther tells her servant that she will fast for 3 days.
3 days?
I will fast for 3
And when
days.
her servants hear this, they pledge to fast with her.
Our king, we will also fast.
Hathach. Please tell Mordecai to gather all the Jews and ask them to fast and pray for me, to neither eat or drink for 3 days. I also, with my maidens, will fast likewise. Then I will go into the king.
But Your Highness,
And if I perish, I perish.
yes, Your Highness.
So Esther and her people begin their fast. On the 3rd day, she goes before the king.
Do you really think the king would really have killed her?
In those days, to protect themselves from being attacked, kings were very careful who would come to see them. Some didn't even trust their own queens.
Your Highness,
Tell the king I am here.
but Your Majesty, he has not summoned you. He will...
Please, tell the king I am here.
Sire, someone is here to see you.
The king summoned no one!
Esther?
It is I, sire.
Caesar! Halt!
King, what is it, Esther? Tell me. I would grant anything you desire to have for my kingdom. Anything.
Please, sire, favor me with your presence and with the presence of Haman at a banquet tomorrow evening. It is done. I will tell you what I wish.
It shall be done.
Excuse me, sire, but did Queen Esther just say that I should join the both of you at a banquet tomorrow evening?
Yes, she did.
Of course, as you wish. Your Highness, Your Grace, Your Majesty.
Haman, my scepter.
Of course, as you wish, Your Highness, Your Grace, Your Majesty.
What are you doing?
Oh, something wonderful just happened.
Really?
Yes, I can't believe the streak of luck that I have. First, it's that I was announced as a top prince. And now, you see this? This ring, I got this ring. And now everyone has to bow to me. And now, I am invited in a royal feast with just the queen, the king, and of course, me.
You live a charmed life, Haman.
I know, right?
Well, except for one thing.
Oh, what's that?
Nothing. Just that Mordecai...
Oh, him!
Yes, him. Tomorrow night at the banquet, when the king grants you anything you wish, simply ask him for that Mordecai fellow's head to be hung.
That's a brilliant idea. Guards! Tell the street builders to build a gallows 10 cubits high.
10?
20? 30? 40? 50? 50 cubits high!
That night, the king could not sleep, and so he ordered the book of the Chronicles, the record of his reign, to be brought in and read to him. It was found recorded there that Mordecai had exposed Bigthana and Teresh, two of the king's officers who guarded the doorway, who had conspired to assassinate King Xerxes.
What honor and recognition has Mordecai received for this?
Nothing has been done for him.
Very well, but how would you honor someone who delights the king?
Excuse me, sire. I don't have an idea what or who are you talking to, but perhaps I could help. Is it okay, sire? Okay. So my suggestion, for a man the king delights to honor, let him wear a robe the king has worn, a horse the king has ridden, one with the royal crest on his head. Let the robe and the horse be entrusted to one of the king's noble princes, and let them robe the man the king delights to honor, and let him ride to a horse, lead them to the streets, declaring, "This is the man the king delights to honor."
You only wear your clothing maybe once or twice. Remember that red and yellow striped robe with a feather collar? That was nice. Adorn this man and have him now. This person will be the best man in town.
That's perfect.
But a little bit more, I'm loving this direction.
But a little bit more.
We'll show the king's affection.
More than just a common man, more than just you know you can.
Yes, give him all that.
And a little bit more.
Wearing apparel. Well, it shouldn't be found right in a barrel. Such a man deserves something more. Perhaps to ride upon a brand new horse.
That's wonderful.
But a little bit more, I'm loving this direction.
But a little bit
bit more will show the king's affection. More than just a common man, more than just you know you can. Yes, give him all that, but a little bit more. Now, if you're truly pleased with such a man like this, there's one more thing to give him that you wouldn't miss. You will give him a royal crown, parade him all over the town. That's perfect, but a little bit more.
Haman, take all these things to Mordecai. Get the robe and the horse, and do just as you have suggested for Mordecai, the Jew who sits at the king's gate, and do not neglect anything that you have recommended.
You mean have Mordecai do this to me?
No.
Oh, stop whining.
The people at the palace are all busy preparing for the banquet. The maids, the guards, high officials, the king, and of course, Queen Esther are preparing themselves too. While all of them are busy preparing everything for the banquet, Queen Esther is somehow gathering her courage to talk to the king, to plead to spare the life of the Jews. And she knows that she needs to tell about her true identity as a Jew.
It is the most divine meal I ever had.
Indeed.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Queen Esther.
Yesterday, I promised you anything you desire up to half of my kingdom. What is it to be? Esther, please.
If I have one favor in your sight, my king, and if it please the king, please spare the life of my people.
For your people?
For an order has been made that all of us would be killed.
Who would dare make such an order?
Yes, who would dare to make such an order?
It was Haman.
Your king, I don't have any idea. I just order to destroy the Jews. Uh-oh. Unless you're a Jew. Are you?
I am. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I wanted to.
Your Highness, I have no idea. It was an honest mistake.
Get out of my way.
Please leave me, all of you.
I need you to talk to the king.
Please leave me.
Perhaps I'm making myself clear.
Let me go. You're hurting me.
Your Highness! Haman!
Your Highness, I was just pleading my cause for the queen.
Seize him!
Your Highness.
Wait! My ring.
Your Highness. No. Your Highness! Your Highness!
I can never be too happy living the life that I don't want. To be true to what's inside me is the only thing I've wanted. I would understand if you are hurt to know the truth about me now. But tell me, can you love me for who I am inside? tell me, can you love me?
I don't know what I was thinking, that many people would push me around, but it would only be more foolish to lose what I have found in you. You have made my dreams of love come true, and every day I'm wanting to improve. So tell me, can't you love me for who I am inside? 'Cause if you had to try to be someone who will never be, I failed you. I keep waiting for the day that you can't go on pretending anymore. So tell me, oh, I love you for who I are inside. 'Cause if we had to try to be someone who will never be, I found you. I'll keep waiting for the day that you can't go on pretending anymore. So tell me, can you love me?
King Ahasuerus and your Jewish queen, Esther.
Against the king, if you're Jewish, the kingdom extends its apology. None of you will be executed. Thanks to your queen, you are all free.
Come to the palace, the bells are ringing. Come on, let us join the fray. Trumpets are blaring, the gates are ringing. There is news today. There is news, you've gotta hear. There is news, so in your ears. There is news, it's our story all day. There is news today. There is news today.
Although you may not be fasting to save a whole group of people, you never know what inviting Lord to church might do to him someday, to his children and children's children. Good morning, George.
You're not feeling well. You're not eating.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fasting. I'm trying to build up my courage to invite you to come to church with us. I think you'd like it.
Ready, sweetheart?
Hold on.
George!
There is news, one lucky girl the King has chose and changed the world. There is news, it's a historical day. That's the news today. That's the news today. That's the news today.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Bulacao Youth presenting Queen Esther, a drama presentation. As for that, I'm going to introduce the cast and the characters of this drama. First, we have George, role portrayed by
My name is Andre Disasco. Andre Disasco.
And next, we have Amelia, portrayed by Elisha Tad. And then we have Mordecai, portrayed by G.R. Macopia. Then we also have Haggai, portrayed, and also servant number 1, portrayed by Joash Pamisa. Then we have Haman, portrayed by Virgilio Boluna Jr. Then we have the maids, the servants. First, we have servant number 1, portrayed by Liza Vargas. Servant number 2, portrayed by Shikaina Istokoning. Then we have servant number 3, portrayed by Shani Maalihan. Then we also have servant number 4, portrayed by Mary Stanghal. Then we have our lovely maidens. First, we have Maiden Harriet, portrayed by Ashley Baguio. Then we also have Maiden Ruby, portrayed by Natasha Lahenio. Then we have Maiden Chanel, portrayed by Shaila Tan. Well, we also have Maiden Versace, portrayed by Kyla Lahenio. Then we also have the villagers. Villager number 1, we have Jezreel. Then we have Teresh, portrayed by Kenneth Sarko. Then Bigtana, we have Joshkal Sarko. And for our guards, we have guard number 1, portrayed by Joshua Istokoning. Then we also have guard number 2, portrayed by Seth Huko. Then we also have our main characters or main cast for this play. We have the king, portrayed by Chris Anthony Hario. And of course, Queen Esther, portrayed by Lois Vargas. Then your narrator, yours truly, Erica Tanghal. And also our pianist, we have here Dale Carmel Lotes.